Looking forward to racing on the turf on Friday in the Eastern Cape, where we do have the 8 races with a non-black type feature. The Gavin Smith yard will get underway with 2 runners in race 1, where they'll start with Bridgerton. Now, he just wasn't himself last time out. He lacked that usual speed, and I'm sure we can look forward to much better from him. He'll be joined by Hatful of Cherries, who is a 3-year-old colt having his first run. He's by Hat Puntana, and he is Cherry and New's half-brother.
Yeah, no, it's Bridgerton last time, I think, just put a line through that run. He stood a bit long and he came out very slow, and once he was behind the pack, he just it wasn't the same horse. He didn't put it together. Hatful of Cherries, taken a bit of time to bring him along, and he's taken a bit of time to come to hand, and he was quite a backward gangly colt, and he's come along very nicely now. He's doing quite nicely at home, and I wouldn't be surprised back into quartets.
We move to race 2, where we'll see the 3 runners. They are Dame of Flames, Aerial View and Trump My Queen, who placed well on local debut last time out.
Small but competitive field. No, it's, Dame of Flames may just be taking a little preference for the poly these days, but she's doing well at home, she's looking good. And Aerial View, same. She's also taken a liking to the poly short straight, but also doing well at home. Fit filly, and a little girl, Trump My Queen, she ran a smart race first time out, needing the run. She's got a lighter weight, so she should be in the mix.
Another 3 runners in race 3, and all are competitive as well. In fact, they bumped last time out and all ran well over course and distance. They are Trip to Barberton, Basetsana and Maiden's Cove.
Yeah, no, I disagree with you. There was about a length and a half between the 3 of the girls. Same sort of race, and they enjoy the long running, and they enjoy the 2,000 meters. It should be, I expect them all to be knocking. I wouldn't leave any of them out.
4 runners in race 4. We're going to start with Dawn of Gold. She's new to the yard, and we always prick our ears at Western Cape form, and she'll be joined by Fireglow. Blinkers come off.
Yeah, Fireglow, giving her a bit of time and just let her mature a bit and get a little bit more settled in herself, and doing very nice work at home. I'd just like to see an improved run out of her. Dawn of Gold, she needs to settle the early part. She should be very keen in her races, the early part, and she does do that at home as well. So you just need to get her settled so she can round off properly.
Sarnish Girl and Commercial Logan will join them in race 4.
Expecting better from Sarnish Girl. The turf run wasn't that bad, and Commercial Logan needed, she needed that experienced run, and also expecting a bit better long turf.
In race 5, we'll see Ikoria. She has her first run as a 4-year-old, and she was, of course, our champion 3-year-old filly of last season.
She's in a good place now. She's doing really smart work at home. Conditions of the weights had to try to get her happy and to get the weight off her back, and she's got to be knocking. But, hard bunch and hard knocking fillies, so it's going to be an interesting race.
Race 6 is our feature on the card, non-black type event, the Friendly City Stakes over 1,800 metres. Here the yard will be represented by Perfection. He's the shy guy in the box behind us. Now, he's in super form, not well in at the weights, but a really, really up-and-coming individual, and he'll be joined by Peace in Our World.
No, it's Peace in a World, weighted at 55. He enjoys the 18-2000 with a long straight on the turf. Expect him to be running on smartly. He's in a very good place at home. He's a happy horse. His coat's changed, and he loves a little bit of warmer weather. And Perfection as well, doing smartly at home. He's going to the track fit and well. I think it's also a small but very competitive field.
The yard will be represented by 2 runners in race 7, Easy Living and Pinnacle.
Both these girls trying them the 14 turf, and it's both top end of the weights in this type of division, but working well enough for them to be included in quartets.
The yard close off with the 3 runners in race 8, and we're going to start with Captain TikTok. He is new to the yard. He races off his maiden win last time out in the Highveld, which is a form line that's held up well. Gimme a Diamond stepped out the maidens for the first time in his last. It wasn't his best effort, but his maiden win suggests that that's not a run to judge him on. And Hollywood Star, well, his post-maiden run in his last start was very promising, and I'm sure he can build on that.
I think you're right. Hollywood Star is building on that. He's well at home, and he's a big, strong horse, and he's got a nice lightweight to carry in this race. It's going to help him along. Give me a Diamond. I just feel that last run he just never got into the race, Nate. And like you say, I feel he's better than that. He won a decent race prior to that, and work at home's been good. He's looking fantastic. And Captain TikTok just maybe needed the run, but doing well enough at home. Clued back in the quartets.
Great breakdown there by Gavin. Big thanks to him.